128.8. That's way overweight. She's got a job to do, and she didn't do it as far as making that weight.
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Tonight here at Bellator 290 prelims will go now to the flyweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'7", she weighed in 128.8 pounds. She's undefeated as a professional with 5 wins, no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yellow Pantera, Avsaragova. And across the cage, her adversary out of the red corner. At 5'7", weighing in 125.8 pounds as a professional. 9 victories, 6 losses. She is the former Bellator flyweight title challenger, Alejandra Lara. And the referee in charge, Jonathan Romero.
Good. Guys.
Lara looking to snap the longest losing skid of her career, while Avsaragova, her 3-fight Bellator winning streak, tied for the 3rd longest streak in the division.
Where is my 3rd judge? Where's the other judge? The judge? We're missing a judge. Missing a judge. All right, guys.
Lara's made a lot of changes, working at different camps, John, to try to snap that losing skid, get back on track, and trying to just find different opportunities to improve. And
all right, ladies, here we go. Round 1, fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready?
Alejandra Lara right at this moment. She's got all the skills to be a tremendous fighter. She just needs to put them all out.
Counter right hand by Avsaragova, and then it was the left from the southpaw Lara, but Avsaragova already landing 2 right hands.
We saw Avsaragova put a knockout, 1-punch knockout blow
in her debut. Lara Graf,
so
29 seconds.
We know she's got some snap.
There's again the counter, perfectly timed by Avsaragova, and Lara needs to get her head off the center line. And see Lara out of range, but Avsaragova able to keep her at the end of her punches with the counter, John.
Yeah, and what you saw right there, you saw her move her head off to the side and get out of the way of that punch, but she's got to do that continuously. She can't do it just once.
And it's Lara with the 3.5-inch reach advantage. Lara immediately snatches the waist lock. And it was Avsaragova who told us that due to injury, she hasn't really been able to showcase her wrestling pedigree. Wanted to show that she's a complete MMA fighter, and there's some good wrestling takedown defense.
I will tell you, I've watched her wrestle, and she is a dynamic wrestler. She's got a beautiful German suplex. She can wrestle, and so this fight, as I look at it, is all dependent upon where does she want it to be. Does she want to be in a stand-up battle? Does she want to use that wrestling to try to take Lara down? But Lara can be dangerous from her back.
And again, that right hand continues to find a home for Avsaragova.
Both ladies are throwing big shots right down the pipe.
Oh, and that counter, I mean, the counter has been like a metronome.
And it's been the left hand for Lara and the right hand for Avsaragova.
And as Lara goes for that inside calf kick, Avsaragova able to read it and immediately time it with the counter and beginning to bloody up the face of Alejandra Lara.
Well, she's been money with that right hand. Every time she's throwing it, it's finding a mark.
just past the midway point of the first round. It's been the counter right hand of Avsaragova that's been the difference as Lara goes for the head kick. And now Lara trying to make it a firefight with Avsaragova. She better be careful considering the precision of Avsaragova thus far.
Well, and what you're seeing, you know, think about what you're seeing out of Avsaragova is straight punches, Mauro, for the most part. Not a lot of looping shots, straight punches down the middle, and that's why they're getting there fast.
And Lara just continues to remain on the center line. She has to step off, create angles, and avoid the offense of Avsaragova. Minute and a half left here in the opening 5 minutes of this flyweight matchup. Jab by Avsaragova connects. And see, unlike Lara, Avsaragova circles away and resets.
And again, you saw Lara, big looping punches. Avsaragova's, she circles out of it, gets away from all those shots. None of them land.
That was a nice lead, a right uppercut by Lara that did manage to connect. Again, she has the reach advantage, but it's been Avsaragova that's been precise.
The right hand has just been a laser, popping the head back of Alejandra Lara.
Right hand again by Avsaragova.
And all that you're seeing, that's all distance and timing.
Yes.
Avsaragova's got that distance down. Lara keeps lunging.
Lara's as gutsy as they come, as courageous with so much heart, and she's trying to march forward, but Avsaragova's counter-striking, as you mentioned, John, the timing, the distance, proving to be the difference in round one.
No doubt about it.
Better ready, fight!
Round number 2.
The ability to use your feet. That's where it all starts. That's your foundation.
Calf kick by Lara, showing Avsaragova different looks, switching her stance back to southpaw. Body kick by Lara. And Avsaragova just very patient. Bouncing up and down, and again, just waiting for the opportunity to counter.
Her big thing, right now, she's wanting Lara to come towards her. She's waiting for that counter. That right hand is just cocked and ready to shoot out again. Every time Lara brings that kick up, just like you just saw right there, you see her stepping forward to meet that kick and throw the counter right hand.
Yeah, she picks up on Lara's tell. Like it's immediate as soon as Lara's thinking about delivering the kick.
She's all, it's like someone's giving her the script.
Yes. Avsaragova circling to her left away from the southpaw power, and again touches up the face of Lara.
Lara landed a nice, counter right hook, but she's really got to start moving that head off that center line. There it is, going back again. You cannot put your head back side to side.
Unless you're able to do a pull counter like a Floyd Mayweather, but
How many guys do that well?
Exactly. But Lara, 9-6, 4 knockouts, 3 submissions. Avsaragova 5-0 with a knockout and a sub as action heats up here in round 2. Both of them landing decent strikes, and the right hand again popping the face of Lara by Avsaragova.
It's almost like when I used to tell 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗚𝗏, man, your hair does not help you in a fight, because even when you don't get hit hard, it looks like you are.
Yes.
And Lara's got all that hair, and it's just moving all over the place, telling the judges that she's getting smacked.
Finally seeing some evidence of the jab, flashing the jab. They're feigning, and they're Lara avoiding the lead right hand of Avsaragova.
A little redness on the left side of Avsaragova's face, a little blood out of the nose of Lara.
Push kick by Lara. Back to southpaw, jab by Lara, and Avsaragova misses with the counter right. Midway point of the round and the fight. Again, Lara sticking out the jab. A lot of single shots, not much in terms of putting combinations together. And we've seen Lara diversify her attack, but Avsaragova very content to keep it textbook. 1-2, and of course the counter right.
Yeah, you see it. Lara is trying to use a kickboxing attack, utilizing the range of a kickboxer, and Avsaragova is basically being a boxer. She's just sitting there waiting for that, stepping in
and landing
that clean shot. And you have to be impressed by Avsaragova as far as the technical aspect of the way she throws those punches.
Nice crescent kick there by Lara. There's a stiff jab by Lara, and again, Avsaragova able to evacuate, circle to her left, utilizing the footwork. And again, John, all textbook, all fundamentals.
This is why she's undefeated right now.
Yes.
We've seen it. We've seen her dominate in fights. We've seen her struggle in fights. But with this right here, against a solid fighter like Alejandra Lara, she's just sticking with her game, and you can see the difference.
A minute left in the second round. There's a lead right hand followed by a left hook from Avsaragova, again circling to her left. 45 seconds left in the second round. And Lara steps in, lands her left hand, and then gets countered with a jab from Avsaragova, but that's the commitment, and now Lara landing some of these looping shots.
Lara's kind of decided, I'm going to bite down on the mouthpiece and I'm going to go after her. But she's doing some damage there. That was a clean left hand right there.
And man, wild swings, but some of them are landing for Lara. 20 seconds left here in round number 2. It's been the chaos of the offense of Alejandra Lara, and just this, Avsaragova, much like her countrymen, just very stoic, very calm, cool, and collected, and very much just wanting to deliver those strikes. But Lara is coming back and landed some good shots there in round 2.
She did, and they're going to remember those near the end. That's what they're going to remember. So,
here we go. Fight around. Fight ready. Fight ready. Fight.
Third and final round. Lara spent the last month in San Diego, California, working with 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗏, but she's also trained in Mexico, Colombia, and Brazil, racking up those frequent flyer points, man. But again, just trying to break this losing streak, whatever it takes. There's a deep to the midsection of Avsaragova by Lara. Inside calf kick by Lara. Lara diversified her attack, trying to mix up punches and kicks while Avsaragova's stuck to her boxing.
Yeah, she's stuck basically to a straight boxing. And again, Mauro, she's got really good wrestling, and she could take Lara to the ground in this fight. She has that level of wrestling. She wants to be in this boxing range and utilizing her hands, so she's keeping the fight where she wants it. What we saw from Lara at the end of that second round is what I think Lara needs to do in this third round. You know what? Crush that space on her, make her pressured, throw a lot of shots.
A rare low kick by Avsaragova, but then she got her head popped back with that stinging left hand from Lara, and another left hand from Lara that lands, and there's a right hook that lands for Lara. So Avsaragova has definitely tasted the leather of Alejandra Lara. But it's not taken her away from her game plan. It's not disrupted her in any way.
She sticks with what she wants to do. She does not get flustered, and she goes right back to just being in that position where she's looking for the counter strikes.
Lara steps forward, sits down, and just drills the straight left down the middle to the nose of Avsaragova. Under 3 minutes left in the fight.
And there's one thing I think
parried the jab.
Lara needs a couple more feints. She's giving some feints in here now, giving a look. You're seeing sometimes 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 actually start to bite on it. Sometimes she's not, but if you can get 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 to, and you can get her to counter it, then you can counter that counter.
Lara side kick there and counter upstairs by 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡. Lara beginning to find the range.
Yep, no doubt about it. Throughout the last half of the second round and into this third round, the range factor has changed up. Lara knows exactly what range she needs to be at and is landing shots.
Counter, well, yes, nice jab that stopped Lara in her tracks momentarily, but she's done a better job with her jab from southpaw. There's a wide right hook by Lara upstairs. Man.
Nice combination.
𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 needs an uptick in the offensive output here with a minute and a half left in the round.
I was just going to say, she has stopped with combinations. She's going more towards 1 or 1-2 shots, while Lara, when she goes, is throwing in more combinations.
And that may be in response to the fact because Lara's been able to land some stinging shots. Inside calf kick, lead kick by Lara. So she's mixing it up. Final 60 seconds of this flyweight fight.
I think both ladies need to figure out, I need to do something to win this fight.
And I think Lara's trying to do just that. Tie plum knee strike up to the face of 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡, so much more aggressive Alejandra Lara.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needs. 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 is making a mistake of she's thinking that she's winning this fight. Don't think that. Think that I need to win this fight and I need to do something to prove that I deserve it.
Jab to the sternum by Lara, and a kick. Wow, she's really looking to score with that crescent kick, and she lands again the right hook. Weak attempted a oblique kick by 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡, trying to say, hey, I can kick too, but less than 15 seconds left. Will Alejandra Lara snap a 3-fight losing streak? Is 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 going to extend her 3-fight winning streak? It's up to the judges to decide.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your 3 judges at cage side. Your first, Khabib Muhammad Ali, scores the fight 29-28, seeing it for Avsaragova. Your second judge, Jonathan Merigliano, scores it 29-28, seeing it for Lara. Your third and final judge at cage side, Rafael Davis, scores it 29-28 for the winner. By split decision, 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗡 Avsaragova.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.